Well, farming's all I guess I've ever really wanted to do at the most part. Was raised that way as a young kid. And that was my dream, in high school. One time I had an English teacher that we had to write resumes, and mine was a resume to be a farm manager, and I know she questioned me about it, if that was really the lifestyle that I wanted to have.
I couldn't picture myself doing anything else. It's a wonderful lifestyle to be able to get out and care for the cattle and care for the land.
That is really hard to explain, the connections with the land and the cattle. It's I hesitate to say it, but it's almost a spiritual kind of thing. And you become connected to it, and I guess I really feel sorry for people that have never experienced that.
Well, family, I'm sure, is the heart of our operation and has been back through all the generations.
The home place was actually started by my grandfather in the late 1890s. My father took over the operation sometime before 1920 and operated it for 50-some years, and then he passed in the early 70s, and the brothers pretty much took over the operation at that point in time.
Building on the foundation of this farm has meant everything to me. It's been a big part of who we are in the past, and it's something that I want to continue with my son and with my nephews as well. Working with Luke has had its ups and downs because we are brother and sister, but I am in awe of what my brother does and everything he has done for this operation. I get tears in my eyes because I'm overwhelmed, and it's exciting to see what's going to come. We have a lot of big shoes to fill here on the farm, so we're just working toward those goals that my dad and uncles have set for us and just continue to bring the operation forward.
Well, we're actually living off the land, and we try to do the best possible job to produce food for the public on what resources we have to work with.
One of the first things I can think of as far as cattle bringing value to the people is in the idea that they can take forage, grass, from land that's not capable of being cropland, from steep slopes, just wouldn't take a tractor on, that kind of thing, and convert it into high protein beef that we hope all of our consumers enjoy. Consumer demand is very important to our sustainability, that we identify those consumer demands and try to produce a product that fits those needs.
So consumer demands impact a lot of our decisions here at the farm. Am I concerned about what consumers think about our beef and how they relate to the beef market? Absolutely. So I feel like we just have to continue what we're doing, know that our name is behind it, and that we care as much about those products as what they care about what they're consuming.
The land was given to us by the good Lord, and it's our responsibility to be caretakers of that land. And probably one of the favorite times of the year of mine in southeastern Ohio is the spring, because of new life, the flowering trees, all that. And if you just watch nature, how each petal unrolled by its own and how beautiful that thing is. Now, if that can't bring you back to nature, I don't know what will.
I think stewardship means take good care of what you're in charge of. We were all taught from day one that it was our, I'll call it moral, ethical obligation to leave it better than we found it. And so I kind of lump that in that category, that we try to do a good job of making sure we leave it better than we found it.
What we have is all we have, so we have to treat it to the best of our ability, because that is what not only takes care of our cattle, but cares for our family and provides for our family through and through. I
was, at a young age taught, take care of your animals, the welfare of them, even if it does hurt. And they're talking, my dad was talking about financially sometimes, taking care of cattle, but, do it. They're in your trust, that God left them for us, for our needs, and it's your responsibility to take care of them.
I would want consumers to know all the hard work and dedication that goes into raising beef cattle. So everything that we do, everything that we feed, every decision that we make is ultimately for that end product. And it is a safe product. It is something that is on our dinner table almost every night because we do raise it and we do feel like it's a good, nutritious product to feed our families.
Our goal is to make this farm something that our children are proud of and want to be a part of, just like we wanted to be a part of it.
What I see in my dad and my uncles is the hard work and dedication and the compassion, whether it's cows, the grass, grazing, crops, no matter what it is. They really, really care for everything that they do, and they work hard at it, and they do their best. And I hope to even just do half of what they do.
This look around the farm brought to you by Ohio's beef farmers and the Ohio Beef Checkoff in partnership with Ohio Corn and Wheat and the Ohio Soybean Council. Meet more of Ohio's beef farmers at ohiobeef.org.